All right, viewers, let's take you now directly to Mumbai, and the latest coming in from there is that Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor are finally married. The ceremony took place just a short while ago, is what indications suggest. The wedding was an intimate affair. Ranbir's mother, Neetu Kapoor, and sister Ridhima Kapoor. Alia's mother, Soni Razdan, and sister Shaheen Bhatt were also there, as were Kareena and Saif. Team Brahmastra, Karan Johar, Ayan Mukherjee, who are said to have played matchmaker, are also present. Now, according to our sources, Ranbir Kapoor has asked for a simple, traditional ceremony. He'd also requested for his movie songs not to be played at the wedding. The couple will give a picture to the media, photo op, the money shot of the day, one can call it. This will be the first official interaction with the media as a husband and wife, and that's the word that's coming in. Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt, viewers, are married. The ceremony took place just a short while ago. All right, in just a short while, we'll get what is traditionally called the money shot of the day, and that is the picture of the newlyweds. They'll be coming in, speaking to the media. There's a massive media stakeout over the last 2 days. It was only as of yesterday that it was confirmed that Ranbir and Alia were to wed today. The Sangeet ceremony took place yesterday, and today is the wedding, and what we are getting to understand that the nuptials are complete. Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt are husband and wife, and about any time from now we are expecting their first pictures. They're going to be coming out, giving the paparazzi, the media, that money shot there. But what you see on your television screen, viewers, is who all were in attendance, and everyone dressed to the hilt. The entire Kapoor Khandan, the entire Bhatt Parivar, and alongside them, the closest friends and family. You see Karan Johar on your television screen with Kareena Bhatt and Karishma Kapoor. Karan Johar has been the one who launched Alia Bhatt as well, and is a very close friend of the couple. You have Kareena Kapoor, Karishma Kapoor, both of them dressed for what was an afternoon wedding. They are cousins. Firstly, the money shot of the newly minted bride and groom.
These visuals are going viral right now.
All right, so these visuals, because there are only these visuals, that's why they're going viral, and we are hoping, most entertainment journalists would be hoping to get a glimpse of Alia and Ranbir very soon. Let's cut across to Paras, my colleague who's joining us right outside the wedding venue. Paras, when can we expect the newlyweds?
Yeah, we are expecting both of them in next 5-10 minutes, because it was expected at 7, but now some rituals are going on inside the house, so that's why it is taking some time, and we have been informed that it may take 10 to 15 minutes more by the time they'll come downstairs and greet the media. We all are waiting for this moment, fans are waiting for this moment, and it's been more than 10-15 days. The buzz of the marriage was so much that everyone wanted to know when they are getting married, but everyone and every situation was kept very much secretive and very much protective, that no one will be able to know, and no one can know the exact timing when they are getting married. But few days ago things started getting out, and everyone was excited to know when they'll get married or not. So now finally all the ritual has been done, wedding has been over, and now some rituals are still on upstairs, but we are expecting by next 10-15 minutes they'll be come down and they will greet media and their fans for the first time after marriage.
It's going to happen in the next 10-15 minutes. That's my next show, and I'm sure we'll be doing the same thing then. But Dipali has some more pictures which the fan clubs have released. Which one is this, Dipali?
Actually, this photo of Ridhima and Soni Razdan has been shared by Ridhima herself.
We're going to ask our PCR to actually cut to the picture Dipali is showing.
Yeah, so this picture has been shared by Ridhima, and you can see Soni Razdan is happily posing with Ridhima in this photo. This has just been shared recently by Ridhima on her Instagram handle. Also, there is Kareena Kapoor Khan's photo with Jay Ali Khan. This is the first picture that she has posted of Jay, where he's all dressed up in Indian attire, and Kareena is seen sharing a light moment with him, playing around inside the venue. So these are the two new pictures.
All right, the two new pictures. We've already seen the Kareena Kapoor Khan one, and we're going to put that out right there. What was the secrecy? There was utmost secrecy. It was only till, I would reckon, yesterday that Neetu Kapoor confirmed that the marriage is happening today.
So actually, Ranbir is a very private person. He wanted to keep the wedding as low profile as it could be, and of course it was. It was Ranbir's decision that he told Neetu Kapoor yesterday to, just let it out, just tell them all the dates and what is happening right now. And which is why Neetu Kapoor herself declared that... and this is why,
Our newsroom is very excited with all these visuals, it seems.
Yeah, so this is why Neetu Kapoor, came out yesterday after the Mehendi ceremony and told the guests that, the wedding is happening on Baisakhi. It is the special moment for all the Kapoor family.
But what is interesting is that Ranbir decided, where is Alia in all of this? Did Alia also want a low-key wedding? Dipali, do you have any inside deets or details on that?
So Alia is very opposite to Ranbir. She's not that kind of a private person, but of course...
You interviewed Alia.
Yeah, so I recently had a chat with her during her promotions for Gangubai Kathiawadi, where I asked her about the wedding, and she was like, she never asked anybody when are they getting married. Then why are people asking me when am I getting married? She also, kind of got irritated with the question. But at the end, she smiled and said that, in my head, I'm already married to Ranbir. So I don't need to, tell other people or fans, the dates and all, when is she getting married. So that was the thing.
All right, so that video right now, which Dipali was showing our viewers, is playing now. There was a complete ban in terms of what was filtering out of this wedding ceremony. Red tape was put behind camera phones, but somebody managed to actually shoot that quick video. Let's dip in and try and, dip into the atmospherics. I'm sure we'll hear some dhols. All right, viewers, no dhols, but what you could actually hear were the hymns, I would reckon. 4 pandits are there conducting this ceremony. It must be the initial part of the ceremony. But cutting across with Dipali and I, let's go to Paras, who's joining us right outside the venue. Paras, 7 o'clock is what we heard, that we were going to get a shot of the newlyweds. Now when?
Yeah, of course, we all are waiting for that moment, and it's been 7:15 or 7:19 it's been, and we all are waiting for that moment when they'll come down and they'll grace media. But it's probably still we need to wait for some more 10-15 minutes because some more ritual has been going inside the house, and we all are waiting for that. Every person who is standing over here, you can see the visuals. Fans have gathered near the Vastu. They are still waiting from last so many days. They are coming every day. They just want to see them once, and this will be a very special picture for all the fans because after marriage they'll be seen first time and they will be in the marriage attire. We all are waiting for that. There is a place you can see how people had gathered over here. Still lightings are on. You can see the still celebration is not getting over. Everyone wants to see them. It may delay for some more time, 10-15 minutes more. Probably by 7:40 we will be able to see them. We are still waiting for them. Everyone is waiting for them. Here they'll come and they'll grace media. Everyone is waiting. But the most important photo, this will be for everyone who had waited for them, who had waited for this marriage. They all will be happy after the photo, and we all are waiting. Still it will take some time, probably 15-20 minutes more.
15 minutes more. A lot of people tuned in for the very latest right here, and we are getting our viewers as and things unfold, because there is a lot of interest, understandably. It's a big wedding. It's a celebrity wedding. There are a lot of fans who have been waiting for this wedding, where Ranbir Kapoor and Alia Bhatt are concerned. That exclusive video that we are showing you was shot inside the wedding ceremony. And Chaiti is still with us, I reckon. And Chaiti, the theme of it all, clearly it seems to be pinks, peaches, yellows, all colors which come with summer.
Still, pastel is the theme, and pastels being the flavor of the season when it comes to weddings, when it comes to parties, whether it is sangeets and haldis and any kind of a day event you're doing these days, any celebrity big event that is taking place, which is rather intimate in nature, or for that matter, even different brunches that are happening now around the country, you see pastel as the dominating theme. And it is the color of spring, summer. The colors really pop. At the same time, they're understated. They give you a very classy look. The vibe is very nice. So looks like pastel was the theme for Alia-Ranbir as well. In fact, if you saw Katrina's wedding, she didn't have a specific theme, but she herself was dressed in hues of pastels. And that's what Sabya chose for her at that point of time. But now with Alia and Ranbir too, you see a lot of pinks. Manish Malhotra's pink sari on Karishma Kapoor to Neetu Kapoor in those colorful pastel attire designed by Abu Jani Sandeep Khosla. You see Ridhima's outfit. It's got hues of yellow and golden undertone, again done by Abu Jani Sandeep Khosla. You saw the kids of Saif and Kareena Kapoor as well. Those pictures were also in pink. So baby pink is what one of the kids was wearing too. So that seems to be the flavor of the season throughout, and we're just waiting for that glimpse of Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor as well to just go ahead and see. I'm pretty sure from the little bit that we've seen from a distance, we know it is a pink pastel. Our sources have told us it's a Sabyasachi, but that confirmation will only come in once we actually end up seeing the proper picture. To answer your earlier question, you asked Dipali about the secrecy around this wedding as well. I would tend to disagree. Ranbir, I don't think, is a private person at
Chaiti,
all.
I'm going to hold you, and I'm going to cut across to Rajdeep Sardesai, a consulting editor who's in the studio with us, because, you know, Rajdeep, you're friends actually with the father of the groom, who's unfortunately not here to see the festivities.
No, Preeti, look, the Kapoors were in school with us, senior to us, all three of them. Randir, Rishi and Chimpu or Rajiv Kapoor were in Campion with us. They used to come for our old boys dinners. And Rishi was someone who was very interested in the news. You might recall on several issues he'd have a comment to make. And I recall after he brought out his autobiography a few years ago, we'd done an interview. And I think for him, you know, taking forward that Kapoor legacy, both as an actor and as someone who was outspoken on political issues, was a part of his persona, and I'm sure he's being missed today because, look, what can be a better moment for anyone in their lives than to have their children getting married? So he is the one missing figure. I was told by someone in the newsroom that his portrait is there near the mandap. Rishi Kapoor was, in a sense, the most successful Kapoor of that generation after Raj Kapoor. And Ranbir has taken forward that legacy, and I know he was very proud of his son, because I remember one of the questions that I had asked him about what he'd sort of told Ranbir, and he said, you know, I had told Ranbir what Raj Kapoor told me: just be yourself. Don't try and mimic me, or don't try and sort of be weighed down by the fact that you're Rishi Kapoor's son. And to Ranbir's credit, in a lot of the films that he's done, he's carved out his own niche. Now, that's about all that I know about the wedding.
But weren't you invited to the wedding?
Preeti, I am at the moment stuck between the news of Ishwarappa's resignation, and I was asking someone what would make Preeti's news bulletin, the wedding or Ishwarappa's resignation, and the unanimous opinion in the newsroom was the Ranalia wedding.
So we were to do Ishwarappa.
Photos, see, there you are.
Or we were to do Ishwarappa. First photos have come, viewers. Show.
First photos of Alia and Ranbir have come. They are kissing each other, and I'll just swipe a little bit more. Here are the first pictures of Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor. They are wearing beige outfits. Alia Bhatt has not tied her hair in a bun. Rather, she has just kept her hair natural.
All right, okay. Dipali, you tell us a bit about that makeup.
So it's very surprising that for a bride, Alia has gone with minimal makeup. It's actually no makeup. She's not wearing lipstick. Her wrinkles are visible. There are freckles on her face. There's a small bindi. And there's hardly any makeup on her face. So it's quite surprising for a bride to have this kind of look for the big day. And it's quite natural also that she's kept herself the way she is. She's not changed anything about her. She's just the way she is.
But, yeah, you are right. If one actually looks at her picture up close, there is hardly a hint of makeup. And, she's just got some kajal on and maybe just a bit of, a bit of mascara or a bit of,
eyeliner maybe.
Yeah, and a little powder on her face. It really doesn't look she's caked up at all.
But, I have interviewed her twice earlier. Even then, she was not like, she never put up so much of makeup. Never seen her putting up makeup. So I'm like not kind of surprised also that, for her bridal look also she didn't go for
Chetty, the fact that, we were discussing earlier, Alia's a young, she's a young bride. She's not ashamed of her wrinkles, freckles. It's a welcome change. It's, it's good imagery and a good message as well to a lot of brides.
Oh, I think 100 and 100 for that to Alia, because I think it's about time we all steer away from perfection and trying to achieve a sense and a definition of beauty which does not exist. So I think I would really say this is a really defining picture, because it looks like she's put some beauty balm on, which is a BB cream or a little bit of a foundation, not too much of concealer. You can see the freckles, you can see the crow's feet, not wrinkles, but crow's feet. The lines around your eye are the crow feet, and she's not tried to Photoshop them. Just look at that, small little bindi, which is really making her face look very soft, with a next to nude lip color, just to give it a little bit of a pop to her lip. So beautiful. And I would say that she has really gone and broken the glass ceiling when it comes to conventional beauty, conventional makeup, and the regular brides that we see that scream for, looking perfect and over the top. Understated Alia is what we see. A real Alia is what we see. A very beautiful, gorgeous picture that she's put up. And I would say she's not shy of her crow feet. She's not shy of her freckles on the face. And she's done very simple foundation or a beauty balm on her face, not using too much concealer. All of that, such a welcome change. Even the eyes, she's done a kajal. She's done a fair bit of mascara. And that's about it, to be very honest. And it's just looking so gorgeous.
I must say she does look really lovely, and I am no critique of fashion or makeup or jewelry, but she does look resplendent and she looks happy. And I would, in this picture, that's a lovely, lovely picture. I want to go back to Dipali because the good wishes, the congratulations are pouring in right now with these pictures. Karan Johar, who introduced Alia Bhatt to Bollywood, is the one first to post a message on Instagram. Dipali, what does it say?
Yes, Karan Johar, who launched Alia Bhatt in Bollywood, has posted the pictures and he has wished Alia Bhatt. I'll read the caption. It's days like this that we live for, where there is the most beautiful blend of family, love and...
Yeah, Dipali. Let's cut across now to... Let's cut across right now to directly to the wedding venue, and the newly wed couple are out with what we were talking about to give that money shot. Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor making their way to the media stakeout. Will there be a press interaction? We don't quite know, but you can see that. They're both coming out.
Where everyone was wanting, everyone was waiting for the moment. Alia and Ranbir Kapoor are here. They are down at Vastu, and you can see how fans are getting crazy. They just wanted to see them, and that's why. So the public which have gathered, the fans which have gathered here, they are too excited to see them. Look at bride and groom. They are looking too beautiful together. They are just looking different. You can see that. Hello. Hello. हाँ दो जल्दी दो. चिल्लाना आप चिल्लाओ. हाँ जी आ रही है लाइव फ्रेम दिख रहा है ना मेरा. देखिए सेलिब्रेशन देखिए. जैसे ही रणबीर और आलिया नीचे आए अनंत, लोग पागल हो गए. जितने फैंस यहाँ आए थे वो सब एक्साइटेड थे. फोटो ऑप किया और फोटो ऑप करने के बाद रणबीर ने आलिया को अपनी गोद में उठाया और वापस वास्तु के अंदर चले गए. आप देखिए कितने एक्साइटेड थे लोग लगातार यहाँ जुटे हुए थे और एक मोमेंट के लिए सिर्फ वेट कर रहे थे. फैंस देखिए, फैंस का जमावड़ा देखिए, लगातार फैंस से ही.
All right, that shot had practically our entire newsroom in raptures. Dipali classic Dil Wale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Come to Badri ki Dulhaniya. What do you want?
Badrinath ki Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. So this is quite a moment because, you know, she's featured in Badrinath ki Dulhaniya where, you know, Varun Dhawan always used to pick her up and, you know, roam around on the sets. Now,
I have to. That is an awe moment. That is an awe moment. I have Anita Brito on the phone line with us. Anita, over to you. It seems Ranbir Kapoor and Alia haven't disappointed. Him picking her up, sweeping her off the feet and taking her back to where will be their new home now together, Vastu.
Wanted to see them, and that's why they are down at Vastu, and you can see how fans are getting crazy.
All right, we don't have Anita Brito. We are going to cut across to her. But, you know, if there was a moment, Dipali, it's this moment. I would reckon tomorrow every entertainment daily or even I would reckon national dailies would be carrying that particular shot where Ranbir sweeps off Alia off her feet, carries her back in.
Absolutely, Preeti. I can say that he takes it away because even Ranveer Singh is that chirpy. He's so much fun, and even he didn't do that when they got married. This is not even Ranbir Kapoor right now. He's so much in love with Alia Bhatt, and like it is quite visible in these visuals that you can see right now on screen. Look at the way he's looking at Alia Bhatt, and look at the way Alia is so happy with him. It's just the moment of the day.
Chetty, are you blowing kisses?
Oh, totally. I'm going all about it. It's so heartwarming to see them like this. And like Dipali was mentioning, they completely seem to be in love. And just look at these visuals. I mean, I can't get over the fact that he actually did a filmy move of lifting her up and taking her into the house. It's very, very cute. And I was also just noticing the full-length outfit finally. And I would say that, you know, this sari is just elegant, graceful, beautiful, understated, and something that is a defining and turning point in the way brides are dressing up. Especially the Bollywood brides are dressing up, and the fashion designers with their muses now can experiment much more with understated fashion than ever before. Alia has really set the trend right.
Well, you're right there, Chetty. I would, you know, it's a picture which is going to be splashed across national dailies tomorrow. Ranbir Kapoor, Alia Bhatt are now husband and wife, and they've done it fairly in style, and you know, a lot of awe moments There, we had our own newsroom right here in Raptures. Chaiti's blowing kisses. Dipali's ecstatic sitting right next to me. But Anita Brito has been there. She's been reporting on this wedding through the course of the last 2 days. Anita, you guys have been waiting for this. Finally, that money shot delivered. And how?
Hello. Yes, absolutely. We've been waiting for this day since like past 1 week, and finally we get to see Ranbir and Alia so much in love and beaming with joy, beaming with happiness that finally they have. It was sure, a scene from a dream look like when they came out and they gave that picture to the entire media out here. They've been screaming. They came. There was a dhol when they came outside. And finally, Ranbir carried Alia in his arms and took her back home. That was a beautiful moment for all of us and for them as well.
All right, a beautiful moment for them and everyone as well, which is true because they have had a lot of fan attention, everyone wanting to get a piece of what exactly was going on. The confirmation only came in yesterday. But once again, difficult to get your eyes off Alia Bhatt. She is looking stunning. She's chosen to wear off the traditional, benchmark outfits for brides. She's wearing a sari. Usually most brides we've seen off late, look at lehengas. She's chosen a color which is cream white with gold on it. She's wearing her hair down. She's wearing minimal makeup, and Dipali wants to add something.
Recently during Gangubai Kathiawadi promotions, I remember she mentioned that sari is the most comfortable outfit in the world. So I'm assuming that she must have planned it in advance that she wanted to wear a sari for her big day.
All right, Tushar Joshi is also joining us right outside Vastu, where, this moment just took place a short while ago. Tushar, over to you.
Yes, I think the moment that the entire world and the country has been waiting for is here. So many speculations, so many theories. Is it happening? Is it not happening? All that has been put to rest. Like you said, Alia and Ranbir are both looking stunning. And I quickly want to add in and talk a bit about the moment when he has picked her up and had that whole candid bit where everybody was, cheering him on. There's this joke that was doing the rounds in Bollywood, a lot of times when they started dating, right, in the initial days, Ranbir used to always keep joking, saying that मैं तो इसको घर से चुरा के लेके जाऊंगा, गोदी के उठा के लेके जाऊंगा, which is a very filmy thing to say, and it's really, it's heartening to see he's actually done this in front of all the paps in the media. I can't think of any other Bollywood couple or a celebrity who has done this ever. At the onset or at the end of the wedding in front of the glaring paps. I think it's amazing, it's beautiful. It just goes to show how comfortable they are with each other, how madly they are in love with each other, and how private and beautiful this entire wedding was. Such a departure from what Bollywood weddings have been in the past. So beautiful, so personal, so private, very poignant. The pictures that they have shared are showing that chemistry. Only family inside at the venue. No Bollywood actors, no Bollywood dignitaries. We are hearing that there might be a small after party on the 16th. But in the traditional Kapoor way, it was a beautiful wedding stuck to all the family ceremonies. Neetu, Soni, Rima, the entire families from both the sides were present. And from what I'm hearing from inside, everybody was teary-eyed. Everybody was emotional. There were a lot of tears. The time they put garlands and they did the Varmala, people couldn't stop crying because here it is, Ranbir Alia finally married.
What I'm going to ask is, for somebody who, rarely has this opportunity of covering events like this, I've had the most fun over the last 1 hour. But I'm going to ask my 3 colleagues who've been joining me through the course of, this 1 hour, Chaiti, Tushar and Dipali, what was your biggest moment? Or the prettiest thing, or that one takeaway from what we've seen in the last 2-3 hours, because all eyes are on this wedding right now. Chaiti, you go first, and not the picking up shot.
No, I'm not going to go with the picking up shot because that was really cute and I've said that already. But the big moment and the big takeaway for me personally was the fact that they chose Mumbai as the destination. They chose to do it at home. There was no shosha attached to it. It was not over the top extravagant. It was actually what a marriage should be going forward rather than have a big wedding. And it's so beautiful to see them do this. It's so beautiful for them to cut out all the riff-raff attached to those big fat Indian weddings. I mean, they're also fun, they're also great, people who love them, good for them. But these two, they're two big celebrity names of Bollywood doing it at home at Vastu with a very few people doing it in Mumbai, not choosing a destination. It shows that they're just in love, they just want to be together. It doesn't really matter where they get married. So I think that was the biggest takeaway for me personally.
All right, Tushar, you go. What was that one moment, that big takeaway? You've been following the couple for a while.
Yes, I have been. And, every time you see them in the public eye, you can't stop but notice what chemistry they have. Just the way he protects her when she walks, or the way they look at each other, their chemistry on screen. But today we actually got to see that smile on Alia's face. That moment that she was waiting for, the wedding, is it happening, not happening? There was so much speculation, and I'm guessing, like any other couple, she must have gone through that whole angst of when will the day actually come. Just that smile on her face when she came down and looked at everybody, I think that for me was a moment, because it truly resonated with what she's been waiting for so long.
It was yours.
Hello.
I think for me, last 2 days, every moment was a takeaway for me, especially because, I will speak on behalf of the fans as well. They have been eagerly waiting for these visuals, right, that you're seeing right now on your screens, because, this is the first time that even fans started an online petition requesting Alia Bhatt and Ranbir Kapoor both to reveal their dates, their outfits and other details of the wedding festivities. But finally, they are out there, and finally their fans can see and cherish the moment.
Well, I thank all three of you for joining us. For me, if I have a moment in all of this, I love the way that she used just about no makeup. I think it's a very brave choice for any bride to make. You also need to have fabulous skin, I have to say. And she practically had both, and it was a brave choice. So nice in that regard. They looked stunning. We wish them well. And I've had the most fun over the last 1 hour actually covering this particular development, which will go down in the annals of Bollywood history, of a superstar marrying a superstar. A quick break. Up next is my colleague Shibiru.